Okay, so good evening again, all of you, my dear folks, my dear fellows who are watching and listening from different part of the world. So I'm so happy to have you today. Another time we get opportunity to be around, like to discuss and to talk about this beautiful topic that we're gonna have, where we're gonna keep on or finish with the club that we started last time. So we're gonna go over the three questions related to the importance of learning a new language. So for today, we're gonna get three
Yeah.
questions. The question number four, number five, and number six. I know you guys, some of you folks, you are beginners. Pour mon qui beginner, the club ça qui nous gagne jeudi, hein, objectif là, c'est pour pratiquer anglais. Donc, c'est pas les mêmes qui classe là. Classe qui a commencé demain, qui a lundi, qui a 2 février, hein. Donc, pour aujourd'hui, hein, nous avons possibilité pour nous là ensemble, pour nous capables de pratiquer anglais. The question number four, which is going to be one for today, says, what personal qualities are more important to be an effective language learner? So, quelle qualité personnelle qui est plus important pour un monde capable de devenir un plus bon étudiant en rapport avec apprendre langue? And the question number five says, what are your biggest challenges in your learning process and how do you stay motivated and persistent? Qui pi gros difficulté ou jwenn nan processus apprentissage lan, et comment ou rete motivé et persistant? And the last question, which is going to be the question number six, what study tips do you have for people who want to improve their English? And what is the best way to improve quickly? Donc, ki kek tips ou genyen pou moun ki vle ameliore anglais yo? Et puis tout, the ki pi bon fason pou yo ameliore pi vite. So, these are the three questions that we're going to have today. Let's go, please. We're going to start with the question number four. You guys who are on Zoom, I encourage you to raise your hand and I'm going to give you opportunity. Just open it, say something about you, and after that, share your comments about the question. Let's go, please. We're going to start with the question number four. If you guys, you want to say things, raise your hand and I'm going to give you the mic. What personal qualities are more important to be an effective
Assim, assim que
language
não tem nada.
learner?
Assim nada. Não, não sei.
So, if you really want to say things, guys, let me see your hands, especially you guys who are on Zoom. If you really want to say things, if you're not ready, we can understand that. But if you are here 100% and you would like to say things about the topic that we are discussing, please raise your hand and I'm going to give you the mic. And you guys, you're going to get opportunity to really say things. Are you here 100%? If yes, what you have to do, just raise your hand and we're going to start with you. Hey, it's going to be you, Miss Neftali. You get the microphone, just open it, try to say things really quick. And we're going to get only a few comments in that question. And later on, we're going to go with the other one. Let's go, please, Miss Neftali.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Teacher Michael. Thank you so very much for giving me the mic. My name is Neftali, and I am one of former language courses students. And I'm very happy to be among you guys and share thoughts, share English, you know, to practice English with you guys. I'm very happy. And about the question number four, let me just set up a alarm so that I can manage the time. So about the question number four, me personally, I think as a learner, not only languages learner, we need to, if we don't have some qualities, we need to make our best to acquire them because we are going to need them if we really want to progress in our journey as a languages learner. And I think about language, for me personally, if you really want to reach your goals, you need two qualities. They are very important. The first one for me is consistent, and the other one is commitment. Consistent because whatever that you're doing, if you're consistent in that you're doing, you're going to see the result. For example, today, a friend of mine sent me a video. I'm not kind of person who used to go in social media and watch video like that. I don't use Facebook, I don't use TikTok. I just use WhatsApp. and a lot of other application, but they don't really waste my time. And okay, I had the curiosity and I said, okay, let me take a look and see what the video was about. That video motivated me so much. I was surprised because we're talking about a king. I'm going to make a summary really quick. The video was talking about a king who wanted a bodyguard, and he has two candidate. The first one was a very strong man, healthy, well trained, and the other one was a little guy, small, not strong enough, and we could see the hunger in his face. He was not well trained as the other one, but the king asked them to do something. It was they give each of them a work, and what they had to do was push the work for 2 months. And in the middle of the duty, the strong men just give up. And that was pretty, really cool too. If you want to apply for a bodyguard position, you're going to have move a work that was impossible for a normal human being. But what I like in that video as well, it was because they gave each of them an amount that was physically adapted with their physique. And the small guy did not give up. That was very good because he did not give up. At the end of the 2 months, the king came and the small guys were trying to ask for forgiveness because he failed in his duty as moving the work. He was not able to move the work. And the king said to him, no, nobody taught you to move the work. You have taught to push the work. And you didn't have to move it. But if you can see yourself right now, the work didn't move, but you did because now you're stronger than before. You have muscle, your arm, your leg stronger than before. The work did not move, but you did. And I've learned a lot about consistency because the stronger man gave up and it did not push. It just stayed as strong as it was before. But the small one not only gets strong, but also he learned a lot of things because he was consistent in his duty. And also, I think that's why we are consistent when we're learning, especially in languages. We put our best, whatever what we're doing. Even in languages, we put our best. We try to do everything that we can do every day. We're going to see the result. We keep working hard no matter what. That's a really good thing. And also the other quality that I think is very good when you're learning in English is commitment. Not committed to other people thought about what you're doing, not committed about what other people are giving you, but committed to what you really want to achieve, committed to your goals. Because if you're committed to your goals, even though some other people is going to discourage you in your journey, you're not going to really give a lot of importance to that because your goal is not somebody else's goals, and you know better than anyone what you really want to achieve. So, just to sum up what I just said, to learn effectively a language and also whatever what you're trying to learn, we need to be consistent and also to be committed to ourselves, to not fail or to not give up in the process, but still moving forward no matter what. Thank you so very much. That was all that I wanted to add about the subject.
Right. So interesting. Interesting, and thank you. Thank you a million, our beautiful one, because I know giving the first comment sometimes it's a kind of tricky, but you did it and you did a really good job. I really appreciate your example as well. It was so clear and simple to understand, and for this quality, those qualities you mentioned. Thank you, Amelia. Okay, and about you, the other folks. So, what do you have to say? What do you have to say? We're gonna go with you, Mr. Wabi. After Wabi, it's going to be Anna. After Anna, Davidson, and you, the other folks, keep raising your hand. Mr. Wabi, you get the microphone. Just open it and try to say things, please.
So one more time, I'm gonna meet you guys for you. So thank you to Michael for this for give me this opportunity to give my point of view. So for all the person who didn't know me, I am Mr. Bobby. One more time, I'm living in DR. So I'm one of student of one common language course. So yeah, the question number four, what personal qualities are more important to be an effective language learner? So according to me, there is a lot of personal qualities that people have to need in a learning process language. And if we can notice too, they are different as well, personality qualities. So I'm gonna give you them point by point and one by one. So because there are many qualities that people absolutely always have to get in our learning process. So uh, get courage, patience, persistence, curiosity, discipline, open mind, humility, confident on himself. More, and then if I can blind every what it is, always for every personal what it is. So if I can blind them together, so they can resume by one word motivation. So uh, rallies get courage is you are not afraid to speak even though you can get mistake. So some as someone in a learning process is in a practice group. So these people, them people are afraid to speak. So they always says so when I speak. Uh, I'm gonna do mistake. So I'm afraid to mistake. So it's not like that. So you have to get courage when you are in a learning process and engage. You are not afraid to make mistake and then patience. You know, when you are in a learning process, you learn a language you have to know it's not today by tomorrow. So you're in a process, you have to be patient and then work very hard and then to get that's you're gonna get in your mind. So persistence, practice every day, even though it's not easy. But I know it is very tough to practice. But you have to challenge yourself and then making a commitment uh, to yourself and then to push up in a learning practice. So when you do a commitment on yourself, you do a promises. You do some promises on yourself. So you have to you have to push up, follow your commitment, and then to get the results soon. Discipline. If you're not get discipline in a learning process, you'll be fair. So when you get discipline, you practice every day, like the 12 week book, uh, 12 week year book says that they teach you how to discipline yourself, how to discipline your vision, how to get discipline. So if you are on a learning process, you have a discipline, so you'll be fair, open mind, humility, accept. So this point is very important. So the humility is very important. So as someone, uh, the it's because he sees he is the he is more old than you, and then you are in the learning process to teach them. So you haven't the humility, so the humility to stay, sit down, and then to take that you teach them. So it's not like that. So you have the humility, you accept other people correct you without anger. So if you do a mistake, you accept the other people correct you, whatever. and then confident on yourself. When you're confident, you believe on yourself. So you're consistent. You say every people have 24 hour. So like to me. So that every people get brave. Every people get armed. So feet, so foot. I get them. So if if Davidson can do it, I can do it too. So you are not compare yourself to other people. But if someone can do it, you can do it too. You have to confident on yourself. Motivation, you have a reason. So you have a reason why you wanna learn. Why I wanna learn English. Why I wanna learn this language. So you have to motivate yourself in whatever situation that can be challenges that can be tough for you. You have more of it. So thank you to teacher Michael to give me this opportunity to give my point of view.
Great. So thank you, and thank you very much, you as well, my dear brother, Mr. Wabi. You did a really good job. I really appreciate and I really thank you for your hard work. Thank you very much. Now it's going to be you, our dear one, Mr. Davidson. We are talking about like the importance of learning languages, especially English. But the question number four, it's a really good question. So, what personal qualities are more important to be an effective and language learner? Mr. Davidson, you get the mic, and after that, it's going to be Miss Anna, please. Mr. Davidson, open the mic, please.
Good evening, my dear Michael. Good evening, my fellows. I greet all of single one of you. I greet you. And then my name is Davidson. As already mentioned, my dear Michael. I live in Dominican Republic, so I'm so happy to be here with you to share my point of view about this beautiful topic. And then, first of all, one of the quality, the more important quality to be an effective language learner is patience. Okay, is patience. So when you are patient, okay, when you are patient, that gives you access, okay, to like believe in the process, even it's not easy. Okay, you believe in every step you take. And then when you are patient, you believe in every step. So you you're not in a rush or you are not in a hurry for a quick result because it is a language. Okay, it require patience, require time to learn. Okay, you take your time and then you are patient. The second one, I can say the second quality you need in your learning journey is curiosity. Okay, you are curious about everything that surrounds you. Okay, if you don't know something, you look it up. Okay, just to have an idea, and you always want to learn something new. You are curious about everything. And then when you have this quality, and then that allows you, okay, to become a better or an effective English learner. And also, I can say be confident, okay, as mentioned, Mr. Roby. So when you are confident with yourself, so you believe in the process, you believe, okay, in every step you take, okay, you don't compare yourself with anyone because you know who you are, okay, you know who you are, okay, you know exactly where you wanna go. When you know where you're gonna go, okay, you have self esteem, self confidence, so you don't mind. So you don't mind. So you just take your time just to learn, and then that allows you, okay, to have a better result or the result that you want for yourself. So you will have it. So in the right time, okay, in the right time, you just patient, you're curious, and then you are confident so about yourself. This is my point of view, my dear teacher Michael. Thanks again for the mic.
Great. So thank you, and thank you very much, you too, our dear brother, Mister. Mr. Davidson, you did a really good job. I really appreciate that. And about you, Miss Anna, are you ready? Are you still there? If yes, you get the mic. Just open it and try to spread your words, please.
Hello, good evening, everybody, especially you, teacher Michael. So I'm so happy to be part of this group tonight. So, for those who don't know me, I'm Mrs. Hannah. I am also a student of teacher Michael. So yeah, about this question, the number 4. So my point of view, me as a learner, not for languages, but for all aspects. There are some great qualities to be an effective learner. So, in my limited experience, the first one I like to say is habit. Habit, I can say, is the global one because when you got a great habit about learning something, you are on the good path. Because soon you got habit to do something every single day, your mind transform that habit into something normal, and you end up learning it without any pressure. I can take as example, when you wake up in the morning, you know you have to do your bed and you to brush your teeth, etc. This kind of habit becomes something like natural. You end up doing it with any pressure. For the reason why I can say the first one is to gather good habit. But when you are talking about qualities, we get one word that I can't forget it is patience. I know that the other folks already said it, but you got patient. I can say patient is on the top on every single subject because you should be patient with yourself because it's just a process that can take time, not because someone can do it in 1 year, maybe you can do it in 2 years, because you have to be patient with yourself because it's just a process that take time. And I can say that isn't a failure when you take time, because when you know where you're gonna go, you should be patient with yourself because you don't have to compare yourself with another one. And the other one I would like to mention is the confidence. As one of them, I would like to talk about young people, because I know there are so many people, they know a lot of things, but they don't have confidence about yourself. Because when you are doing a lot of effort, you just need to be confident in all aspects in your life, and you should be confident, as I said before, because you are learning something you didn't know before. You are not perfect. You just need to try and to get accuracy and to get more confidence of yourself, because there are some people, they are very smart, but they don't have confidence and they don't talk and they just shine. And another one, I can say the last one is the a good listening skills. So when you are talking about learning languages, you should be a great listener skill, because you should listen a lot, because when people talking, when you listen, you catch every single pronunciation, accent, intonation, and you have the ability to talk like them. And because they become as a model, as I can say as a model, I remember the first day I come to common English courses, and I see three people when they are talking. I just say, "Wow, I get three model here." So I get three model, and I just shadowing them, and I just try to talk like them. For the reason why you should be a great listener. Maybe you can listen podcast, conversation, but stuff like that. And another one that I can say that Mrs. Neftali already talk about that is you should know yourself because everybody can judge you, but you are the only one you can push for her for the reason why you should be proud of you and to move for her. In conclusion, I can say there are so many qualities to be an effective languages learner. Sonage, persistence, consistency, discipline, commitment, etc. But I just do summarize what I know, what I think is more important. So those qualities not for language learner, but they are for wishing goals in all path you want to achieve in life. So thank you is all I'm wanna share with you about this beautiful question. Thank you one more time, teacher Michael, and you guys for listening. Thank you.
Great. So thank you. Thank you a million, Miss Anna. I really love and I really appreciate your hard work. I really congratulate you because I know it's required a lot of work. I really appreciate it and I really congratulate you. It's a really good sign. Do you understand? That shows the way that you go and also the way that you're um progressing as well. Thank you. Okay, guys, so don't forget the club that we have today. This is the last club that we have for this weekend, and the other club that we're gonna have it's going to be at the end of this month, which is going to be at the end of February, the last weekend. And today we get opportunity to be around discussing about like the importance of learning languages, especially English. The question number 4. We are talking about like the most important personal qualities that somebody really need and they like to be an effective language learners. So you folks, you can mention as well if you get some qualities you think that are really important, mention them. And I think it will be really important. So now we're gonna go with Mr. Jameson. After Jameson, it's going to be Mr. Stand Up. Okay, so we get stand up right here. Let's go with you, please, Mr. Jameson. And after it's going to be Junie and later on Mr. Stanley. Mr. Jameson, you get the microphone, open it, and try to talk.
Thank you, teacher Michael. Good evening, guys. My name
Good.
is Jameson. I am listening from Dominican Republic, but I'm Haitian. I'm on a student and I am really happy to be here. So
Just
the question number 4, I think, passion, motivation, and practice are the most important because you will know more vocabulary and speak confidently in public so you can get a job. Thank you, Teacher Michael.
great. Congratulations, our dear one, my dear brother, Mr. Johnson. You did a really good job. Thank you, Amelia. And it's going to be Mr. I say stand up. Maybe it's a brother, but you get the microphone. Anyway, open it, say your name, something about you, try to spread your
Sure,
word.
sure. Do you hear me, guys?
Yeah, we really well, brother.
Yeah. First of all, my name is, I'm really happy to be there tonight, and it's a great pleasure for me to be here. My name is Stanley Dupera, which is Duperat. But when I, use the two words, it gives stand up. So, yeah, that's me. So I was there and I was listening to other folks talking about like this question, and I want to talk about it. So I would say for me, I've been a English learner and language learner for years, but I think the most important qualities will be to, to not being afraid to make mistakes. That's
Mhm.
the first thing. So sometimes I've been through this. Like when I'm talking to people, I'm scared about, making mistakes, and sometimes it's like blocking you to move forward. Reason why I think the most important one is to not being scared to, to make mistakes, because you're going to learn from, doing mistakes. I don't know. And the second one would be practicing. Yo, you gotta practice every day. English should not be an option. It should be your days. It should be, I don't know, you gotta try to learn how to think in English, how to be in English, how to doing stuff in English. And the third one would be like um like I can't say that. It's not even confidence, it's persistence. Like keep like no, like say today I just learned 2 words or 3 words. Okay, I just have to take my time to assimilate them, and the next day I'm gonna do my best to learn more and keep practicing and keep moving forward. I know, speaking other language is not something that is really easy because if you wanna like to invest yourself or to learn the language, you gotta learn the culture of, you gotta like put yourself in the shoes, like put yourself like it's like I'm not even Haitian anymore. It's like I want to learn English. I gotta see myself like a native speaker. I know it's gonna take time for me to be a good speaker, but I'm trying to do my best. So I think this three points will be the main one, like to be an effective or a good English or language learner. That's all I have to say about that.
Right, so thank you. Thank you very much, my dear brother. I really think and I really congratulate you, especially like the way that you do things. Do you understand? Not only talking, but you talk like somebody who really know what you're talking about. I really appreciate and I really
Gotcha.
congratulate you for being
Thank
here
you.
with
Thank
us
you.
and sharing your ideas and your wisdom as well. Thank you, brother.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Great. So now it's going to be Miss Journey. And after Journey, Mr. Stanley, prepare your brain, prepare your mind because you're going to have opportunity to say things. Let's go really quick with you, please. Our beautiful lady, Miss Journey. You get the mic. I'm sorry. Are you here, Miss Journey? No. Miss Journey, you're not. Give me a second. No, you're not. Yo, Mr. Stanley, if you're ready, let's go with you, please, brother. You get the mic. Just open it and try to really say things, please. Open the mic. I'm sorry.
Okay, my dear teacher Michael, you hear me well?
Really well, sir.
Hello, everybody, right here. I'm so happy, to be there. And tonight is a really great pleasure because I hear a lot of great comments, and I can't even say anything, in my mind just to say I can't even have anything. And about, that question, I'll try, to answer that question in a different way. It is not my first time that I try, to answer that question, but it is my first time that I try, to answer that question like that. And I can say, um, yeah, some personal qualities that are really important, for a person, to be an effective, learner. I could say the first one that come my mind right now, it is self accountability. When you take yourself accountable to know that you are the only person that can help yourself, to get there, to get the C1 level. You are the only person that can help yourself, have fluency and accuracy, and no one else will do it for you. Because, sometimes the thing that really prevent us, to get where we want to go, it is because we thought that without a partner, we can do anything. Sometimes, when I was not sometime, when I was, a beginner, I thought that I would not get the C1 level. I would not be fluent, if I don't have, a partner. And then sometimes it happened, that I just waste my time, waiting for someone just to help me, move on while I got all the material that can really help me, to move forward. And sometimes, I just say that, okay, I will not do this, I will not do that. I really need to have somebody, just to help me, get there. While there are some others, they only, help themselves. Even though that they don't really like it or not, they move on with life. They try, to really practice with themselves, find some good strategies, and always take themselves, accountable. The second quality that I think that it is really important for everybody that want, to be an effective learner, it's self-denial. When you accept, to not enjoy the present moment, you accept right now, to go the extra mile. You accept right now to be with us, to practice, no matter what it is, whether you have time or not, whether you are at work or in your house or not. You just come here and try, to do something. It is because you accept that if you really want, to get there, to really want to get the C1 level, you need to do something right now. That means you care more about the present moment than anything else. You prevent yourself from enjoying, some pleasures just to make some sacrifices, just to go the extra mile to get the thing that you want. And I think that without self-denial, you can be, you can discipline yourself. because self denial go hand in hand with discipline. Because when you accept, to make some sacrifices, that is really important for yourself. It is because you need to discipline yourself every day, to practice, and then you make that happen. And the last one that I think that it is the most important, that it is the quality that I place above. It's passion. Without passion, guys, you can't do anything, even though that you make some sacrifices, because you need to be honest with yourself. Everybody make sacrifices for their dream. Everybody. But it's not everybody that will get there. It's not every one of us that will get there. The thing that will push us, the quality, the single one quality that really push all of us, the quality that we have, it is passion. Without passion, you can do anything if you don't feel passionate about the thing that you're doing. Because sometimes you can wake up and then you make some sacrifices, and then you saw in those sacrifices like a burden. If you see those sacrifices like a burden, that means you don't really care about the thing that you're doing. And then you will really feel like the thing that I'm doing right now, I don't, get some pleasure. But if you get some pleasure on the thing that you're doing right now, and then that means you can spend all day long with doing, the same thing every day without feel like, not unmotivated, without feeling like, frustrated about the process, because you will make a lot of mistakes. You need to be ready for that. And then you could see it like, Lionel Messi, he play football. And then you can see in that guy, he loves the thing that he's doing. He wake up, by 3 a.m., he go to, go to join himself. It is because he loves the thing that he's doing. It is the same thing, for you, that you need to have, like, passion for the thing that you're doing. It is for that reason that I always, encourage everybody, before you get into a journey, to take yourself back and to ask yourself some question: why I'm doing that thing right now? It is because I love it, or it is because of someone else? It is because I just see one of my friends just doing it. Because if you do it, for someone else, in the learning process, when the going gets tough, you will run away. You will walk away, for you're dirty, because you think that you are not ready, for those sacrifices. But if you do it, for yourself, you do it, for your dream, and then you feel passionate, you learn loving the thing that you're doing, nothing can stop you, because you will be ready, for any kind of sacrifices. And then when you make a mistake, you will not see that mistake as a mistake. When you fail, you will not see that failure as a failure. You will see it as a stepping stone, that you could use to step on it, just to get where you want to go. It's for that reason, if you really feel passionate about English, if you really love it, like I could see it in Creole, if you were a teacher of English, I can tell you, you will be able, to move the mountain just to get the Simon, to be fluent, to have accuracy, because you really love the thing that you're doing. When you make a mistake, you say, okay, I need to suck it up. I'm a man. And then it is by doing that that will, have the thing that I want. And then you will do the thing that should be done every day, whether you like it or not, because you will like it, because you love the thing that you're doing. And every day, when you got opportunity, to do this, you will feel passionate. And then you will be in a worry just to do the thing that you love, because you will love it. It's like, you have, or you buy your PlayStation, and then you stay in front of your screen, you play soccer, with a friend, and then you can do it, all day long without having, that awareness to see that the time flies. You just do it again and again, because you receive some pleasures. And every author always suggest people, always urge people, to feel passionate about the thing that they doing, because if you're not feel passionate, you will never get there. And one of us, just mentioned something that is, really caught my eyes, is the fact that he said that, to love a language, you need to have the culture. You need to, you're supposed to behave like a American, like a native speaker. Yeah, it is what it is. You're supposed to behave like a native speaker. You're supposed to have that, feeling, to learn every day, to never stop learning. You're supposed to have that feeling, to um embrace everything, in the culture, to be like a native speaker, to speak like a native speaker, to make mistake every day, to don't really care about what others people, say, because the thing that you're doing right now, it is the only thing that, you have in your mind, that preoccupy your mind. I think it's all, and thank you, teacher.
So thank you a million, my dear brother. You, Mr. Stanley, you did an amazing job. Not only English, you understand? Not only English. It seemed like you were in the mountain giving a great sermon, and everybody really pays attention listening to you. So thank you, brother. I'm so proud of you. I really congratulate you as well. Really appreciate you, because you're a really good example for the other folks as well. Guys, moi connais gen anou qui connecté sur YouTube, qui connecté sur Zoom tout, qui poko parler anglais. Des gens qui disent ça blanc ap di là. En tout cas, c'est anglais qui parle, d'accord? Donc si ou ta aimé apprendre anglais, bien ta aimé améliorer anglais, Mr. Stanley, for example, Mr. Davidson qui a déjà fait commentaire, Miss Neftali, yo si haïtien même j'avais non. Yo franchi étape bébé là, yo rivé marcher, et puis je dis, yo ça yo here. Do you understand? So, ou ka rivé faire le tout, mais jamais c'était stand up to this and Mr. Stanley as well would have mentioned it. We really need passion, do you understand? And imagine ou même qui capable un native speaker, ou pas native speaker, but if say mettez dans feeling là, do you understand? So thank you. Thank you very much, my dear brother, you, Mr. Stanley. Now we're gonna go with two people. We need only two more people in that question, because we're gonna get three questions. Maybe it's gonna be 3 hours. For now, we're gonna go with you, Miss Johnny. After Johnny, it's going to be Mr. Peterson Joseph. Miss Johnny, you get the microphone. Let's go with you. And don't forget, guys, you can also share the link with your friends, with people in your contact. Invite them, I'm sorry, to join us right here. Let's go with you, please, Miss Johnny.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Teacher Michael. Good evening, everyone. My name is Zumi. I am listening from AD, especially Delma. I am a new student, and I am really happy to be here tonight. And about the subject number 4, although I am a beginner, but I think the qualities are more important to learn language is okay. You need to love language when you want to speak, and because when you learn, when you love, and when you love anything, something, when you love something, you we're ready to do anything about that. After that, you need to work about your self-confidence, and you need the mastery, since this will help you to develop another quality important is such as self-discipline, because when you are self-discipline, you can to manage your time for to achieve the goal, or whatever the goal set. And my begin learning language, I use the qualities that I just mentioned it. That's all. Thank you, teacher.
Great, thank you, and congratulations, my beautiful lady, you Miss Junior as well, because you're in the good path. Même quand c'est un débutant, donc nous imaginez après 2, 3 mois, 6 mois, comment ça va aller. Thank you a million. Now, let's go, please. It's going to be Mr. Peterson. You get the microphone right there. We have only 2 minutes left for that question, and later on, we're gonna go to the question number two, no, number 5. Let's go, please, right there.
And good night to everyone. And
Hello.
thanks a lot. It's been so long. I never practice. Uh, but I think that is a great question. And personal qualities. But the first thing is any learner try to be you when you are learning something. Anything that could be, try to be you. And the second thing is try to pattern someone, which means that try to get a model. Uh, because to speak a language, you need a lot of things like, intonation, stress, or but if you want to speak as closer as American people or as closer as native people, but try to imitate someone, and that could help you. I could tell you that as fast as it could be. And thanks a lot.
Great. So thank you a million, my dear brother. You did a really good job because you really respect your time. And it's been ages as well. We haven't really got you out here, but we're so happy. We feel kind of blessed to get you out here, brother. I really think and I really congratulate you for everything, for your comment, for English, and for everything. So thank you a million. So, Miss Nancy, what we're gonna do? In the question number 5, you can make a double comment. Do you understand? But for now, we should go to the other question. So thank you, and thank you everyone for being here with us. Nous vraiment content gagner nous, gagner nous qui sur YouTube, gagner nous qui sur Zoom ensemble avec nous. Donc il y a monde qui sur YouTube qui t'a aimé et sur Zoom là tout, fait qu'on est dans un commentaire, fait nous connaître, nous capable bon accès pour capable venir ici là. So now we're gonna keep on, guys. It's going to be the question number 5. This is going to be one of the most beautiful one of the questions why here. The question number 5, it's a kind of deep as well. That the reason, guys, I encourage you to really gather your thoughts just to get things to say why here. That question says, what are your biggest challenges in your learning process, and how do you stay motivated and persistent? Because I know it's always a really long process, guys, a long journey. It's not easy to process. What are your biggest challenges, and how do you stay motivated? Let's go. We're gonna take like 2 minute break. What you can do, guys, I encourage you share the link with your family, with your friends, especially your YouTube link. And after 2 minutes, we're gonna keep on with the topic. Please share the link with friends and family, and later on we're gonna keep.
Reconnaissance, c'est celle bagay yo pa jam ka apren nan men yo, même si yo ta depote yo. Apren anglais tande, ou a sonje mte pale yo? My name is Steffi from Comwad Language Courses. Nan Comwad Language Courses, nou itilize pi bon méthode ki se méthode konversasyon. Nou pa focus sur word grammatical. Ça qui est plus important pour nous, c'est écoute, compréhension et puis parler. Ça attend pour commencer. Nouvelle session, c'est moi ça. Pour encourager famille ou amis pour apprendre à parler anglais tout. Pour plus d'informations, contactez nos numéros ça.
Life in America is beautiful, but it's more beautiful when you speak English well. I'm Yolanda from Commonwealth Language Courses. Commonwealth Language Courses, c'est une école online qui apprend à parler anglais. Il fait live sur Zoom, ça qui veut dire qu'on apprend à parler langue anglais à n'importe côté dans le monde là. So, soit besoin, c'est un appareil qui a Internet. Par exemple, un téléphone, une tablette ou bien un laptop qui sont aptes pour commencer. Nouveau session, c'est moi ça. Ou capable d'écrire un numéro ça, qu'on soit besoin toute information que vous avez besoin. N'attend nous tout.
Okay, good. So thank you. And thank you very much, all of you guys, for staying. Don't forget that we are here practicing English together. The purpose is just to improve, and the club is free. And I encourage all of you guys to raise your hand to get opportunity to say things about that question that we are discussing. It's going to be really deep and a kind of personal as well. That question says, what are your biggest challenges in the learning process and how do you stay motivated? Miss Steffi, I'm not Steffi, I'm sorry. Miss Neftali, we're going to start with you, please. You get the microphone, open it, and try to talk, please. What are your biggest challenges in the learning process and how do you stay motivated? So we're going to go with you, Miss Neftali. If you're here 100%, you get the mic, just open it and try to spread your words, please.
Okay, thank you so very much, Jamaica, for giving me the mic again. And for those who weren't here when I first gave my first comment, so my name is Neftali and I'm one of Common Language Courses student. I am Haitian and I am living in the Dominican Republic for now. So first of all, let me set up my alarm. Yes. So I'm glad that we have that question because it's something that I have been waiting so long to talk about it with someone just to express what I feel about how I'm feeling about that process. But unfortunately, I haven't got opportunity yet. But so tonight we have that question. So I'm glad for it. And I remember less than 1 year ago, I started learning English and it's been fun, a lot of things happening, but it's been a little bit hard as well. And I've been encountered a lot of challenges, like people around me who really care, people around me that love me so much that were trying to discourage me, like to make me give up and try to look for another path, not because they wanted to hurt me, not because they didn't want me to be happy, but because they were worried about me because it was not easy, that decision that I take at the time. And one of that was one of the challenging, but that was not the biggest one. And the biggest one wasn't even a person, wasn't even something that I was able to deal with it completely, literally, but it was very good. Honestly, now I can say that it was very good. For example, I know that I wasn't the only one, and I'm not going for sure they're going to be the only one that's gonna have that challenge because my biggest one was financial issue because I was just a little girl who was dreaming to learn English, was dreaming to have a fourth language, and especially one that I can move forward with it economically. And I used to work hard, having a Monday to Friday schedule work from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And when I decided to stop working, that was very difficult for me. And also people around me were trying to make me give up for that same reason, because they were worried about what if you failed? What if you got sick? What if? But the things that they didn't know if, what if I succeed? And today I did. I do. And I'm proud of that. And I remember at that time, it wasn't only a question of taking care of myself, but also paying bills because I'm Asian, but I'm not living in Haiti. That's the reason that I mentioned where I'm living. I'm living in a country where you have to pay bills monthly. Every month you should pay the rent, the electricity, sometimes another utility as well. And I was alone without anybody behind my back, without a mother, father, um, a boyfriend and a husband without anybody but God. And he did it because he was powerful. And the first thing that I did at that moment to overcome that hard situation, that dark moment in my learning journey, because I dream to learn English. And when I see, as Mrs. Anna said, she used to take someone as a model and say, I want to be like her. I want to be like that person. Me too. I had a couple of person that I wanted to be like them when they were speaking English. And I was saying, okay, even though this decision that I took was hard, but I'm going to stay motivated and being consistent as well, because I know that one day I can do it. And the first thing that I do, because I was not working at that moment, and I know that, as I said, I was not the only person who encountered some financial problem, financial issue. And I know that the first thing that come in mind when you're in those situation is just give up, because you're not going to lose a lot of things. You give up because what if you fail is a reality. You can fail. We are not going to, we are not immune of problem. We are not going to say, okay, I'm going to say we're positive, 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 but that part of being realistic as well exists. And the first thing that I did at that time, I remember that I have, at that moment, I was thinking big, and that was one of the beautiful books that I ever read in my life. And I remember when the writer said, if you want to achieve something that you're not achieving right now, you have to start doing something that you are not doing. And I said, okay, the things that I don't used to do is keep moving forward. I used to give up. I'm very I know I'm very good at giving up. And at that moment, I said, okay, that was the only thing that I was not doing. So that's what I'm going to do. And as well, I was a little bit realistic. First of all, I try to do whatever that appear as work. If it is honestly, I'm going to do it. Yes, I have to do whatever that I'm going to do. And also knowing that how to manage my money. At that moment, I also read Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. That was one of the first books that I read. Eat That Frog, that taught me to do the biggest thing first, so that at the end of the day I'm not going to be very tired and I can keep moving forward and doing other little things that can give me some income, even though it's not big but small, so that I can pay my monthly class, and also having money to pay the rent, the electricity, and also to buy food, because that was not easy. And like that, I end up making more money than my own salary when I was learning English, working some part-time job or some just little job that I find one day and tomorrow no. I end up making more money than that. And at the beginning, my first thought was to just giving up, and learning while you worry, it's not easy, because your mind won't stop thinking about the failure. But I did it. I Mr. Davidson was saying earlier, if I can do it, you can do it as well. I'm not going to say anybody, if you encounter financial issue, you have to moving forward no matter what. But you should think about, what if you succeed, not only what if you fail. So that was, to just sum up, in my learning process, I encountered a lot of challenges. The first one was people around me that wanted to make me give up. And the other one, the biggest one, was financial issue. And how I did to stay motivated in person was to manage my time, manage my little income that I got at that moment, and try to do whatever it is possible to not, Okay, that's all I want to add. Thank you so very much, Teacher Michael, for giving me the
Mm-hmm.
mic.
Mm-hmm. Great. So thank you, Million. You're my one of my testimony because I always say that année passée comme ça, mais ce n'est pas que commencer à apprendre anglais avec. C'est allé, il voulait parler anglais, il voulait parler anglais. Et puis il commençait en mars. Donc nous beaucoup en mars, non, en février. Donc c'est un processus qui était dit. Donc si on monde connaît tout le processus, mais ce n'est pas dit tout, ou pas prendre route ça parce que n'est pas facile. Do you understand? Especially like dealing when financial situation every day. It was not easy. I'm so proud of her because today, she did it. She did it. She did it. She did it. Can you do it as well, people? Est-ce que nous avons fait le tout? Et puis, je connais quelqu'un qui a regardé là, qui dit, mais est-ce que je suis capable de tout? Oui, ou capable, si vous voulez. Imagine de 2 mois anglais là, et vous courez, non? Parce que nous-mêmes, nous anglais pour nous vivre, nous-mêmes, bah, ici, là. Anglais pour parler de tout canal anglais, bien anglais, au fini, non? Nous anglais pour nous vivre. Et nous pensons, les gens qui là, nous, c'est haïtiens, nous pouvons nous faire. Les autres, nous faire le tout. Sauf, ce n'est pas facile. C'est pour cette raison, question, ça, elle dit, qui plus grosse difficulté ou joindre dans le processus d'apprentissage là, et comment vous restez motivé, and persistent. Now, it's going to be Miss Stevie. And you, the other folks, be patient with me because you're gonna get the mic as well. But now I'm gonna go with you, Mr. Ify. Just open the mic, take your time, and spread your words, please. Let's go.
Do you hear me? Sir Promise?
Really well, really well.
Yes. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, all of you guys. Almost 30 participants who's on the club tonight. I really congratulate you. I was paying attention to your comment for the first question, and I see all these beautiful qualities, guys. Because if you can be there to speak, it's because you apply them. And I was so proud. And one of them was missing. I want to add it was the passion, and Mr. Stanley killed it. I know because this is one of the candidate will help me, to achieve my goal in the learning process. And according to my understanding, Sherry, this is this is the second minute. Excuse me.
Mhm.
I thank you for giving me the mic for the question number 4, Jamaica, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity to share my thoughts. And because this question is about personal experience, I can say, because each of us who are here have our own experience and our learning process. Even though it was almost 4 years since has been, taking this path, but I think it's like new because we never, we can never stop learning because throughout life we'll be still learning. And a foreign language, you will never know everything about it. English, learning English is a long process. And throughout life, we're gonna still learning because nowadays thing is still upgrading. There is some word maybe 10 years ago they using it, and right now they don't. And because of the technology, social media, throughout life, we're gonna still learning. But I can say it's a process, it's still ongoing as we still alive. But for me, my biggest challenge is when I was learning, entertaining the learning process, when we're taking this path. At the time I was pregnant, as a pregnant woman, we have a lot of things, to think about yourself, to take care of yourself, to stay healthy, and to prepare for the unborn child. It was not easy. And why I was learning, this is why I go to a doctor appointment and I was a lot of stressful. And the doctor told me, suggest me to do something I love. And at that time, Teacher Michael I've known for almost 2014 and 2022, 21 I can say. But I crossed path with Teacher Michael and he offered me this opportunity and I embrace it. Just not take it, but I embrace it at the time. Even though I was pregnant, I was 7 months along, but I take this opportunity and I made it. I made it. Even though after giving birth in February 22, I have to breastfeeding my daughter to take care of the newborn I had, but I keep doing it. And we live in a foreign country, not our country. There's a lot of stuff like immigration stuff. Because when you are used to be legal and you come to the country legally, and because of some injustice, sometimes you cannot stay legally. This is that kind of stress also. And like Miss Neftali said in the first comment, sometimes when your life is troublesome, learning is become more difficult. And when you live in a foreign country, that also is become a difficulty to throughout the process. But I didn't let that stopping me. I keep moving forward and I achieve my goal. And I have the privilege, to stand where people speak the real English we're speaking now. It's not because you say, "Oh, this is Asian." It's not real English. But when you go like to the United States, to the Kingdom, to the UK, maybe you have the opportunity to use the platform you are using now and to be able to understand people from different countries, like from Africa, from USA, from UK, and you understand why they talking. Sometimes you think you even have better accent than them because Asian, when we speak with our heart. We don't have any accent like the people from Africa, have a lot of accent when they speak English, but we try to do our best when you're learning a language. But I overcome these challenges thanks to teacher Michael and thanks to our community. Because right here, we are not just a school where you're learning English, but we have a great environment, to support us throughout the journey. And until now, I feel happy every time I have to come around this community because comrade language courses, we have a group when we practice 24/7. Before it wasn't like that. You used to close the group at 10, but right now it's it's open. But throughout this journey, I stay motivated and persistent because sometimes you can feel discouraged. You can feel like you don't want to do it. But self-discipline gonna say, hi, you have to do it, even though you don't feel like it. And this community we have, the WhatsApp group, help us to stay motivated. Because every time you say, okay, I don't want to practice, but somebody just send a voice and keep motivating you to say, hey, come around, we want to practice. This community helped me to stay motivated because I've been trying 4 times, but I have been successful in the 5 round, what I was missing is this community, the way around to practice. When you're learning, you not practice your learning, you can be forgetful. You will not, make progress because practice make progress, practice make perfect. And this group give me the opportunity to practice what I have learned, even though I am still a mom at the time, a new mom. It was my first baby, but I keep persistent. This is the word, persistence, until I get what I want. And I'm so proud of my school and especially of my teacher who always pushing you hard. If he don't hear you, he's gonna private you to say, hey, you have to practice. Because if you don't practice, what Miss Neftali did, or what Miss Steffi did, or Miss Yolanda would not eat that, you cannot do it. You can have the money. If you don't have the motivation, the discipline, the persistency, the consistency to do it every day, you won't make any progress. Even though you have money, but the money cannot do the job for you. You have to do it yourself. And this is why me and the other guys in Common Language courses who have been doing it, we encouraging you guys. If you don't want to do it yourself, nobody gonna help you. Nobody didn't come to save you. You have to save yourself. That was my experience, and I'm so grateful to Common Language courses. And I'm so grateful to all of you guys who still stick around to practice. Until now, I feel grateful for this group because sometimes I say, oh, I don't feel like I speak a lot. Let me go around. We can spend like to 30 minutes, 45 minutes, practicing, even on the morning, during the day and the afternoon. This guy never give up. I really like you guys. And Teacher Michael, thank you so very much for all you always. He's not just a teacher, but he's a teacher who love what he's doing. And we are so proud of him and we love him so much. Thank you so very much, Teacher Michael, for giving me the mic.
Great, sir. Thank you, Amelia. Thank you, Amelia. Gimon kat Marisa Blandi, dag blant ap pale anglais. So, I'm so proud of you, Miss Stacey, as well. Miss Stacey dit ça, gimon ki pat kompon. Miss Stacey processus li an, li te komanse l pat fasil. Li te enceinte, li te Saint-Domingue, li te ap tan yon bébé. So, je me souviens, l'hôpital là, il est connecté dans la classe là. Donc, c'est pas facile. Nous disons, jeune haïtien, jeune maman qui Saint-Domingue, nous comment ça veut dire. C'est pas facile, c'est ça. Donc, il était fait, il est là, je dis, est-ce que l'autre monde a fait tout? Thank you very much, Miss Steffi. I'm so proud of you. I feel kind of blessed to get people like you, like Miss Niftali. Let's go with another person. We're gonna go with Mr. Emmanuel. After that, Mr. Stanley. After that, Mr. Stand Up. After that, the other folks. Let's go with. Oh, we got a body wire here. Okay, let's. It's crazy. Um, Mr. Emmanuel, give me a second. I'm gonna go with the boide, and after it's going to be you, Mr. Emmanuel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's go with you, Mr. Franz. Please, boide. You get the microphone. Just open it. Say something about you, not for me, but for the other folks. Uh huh. Uh huh. And after that, share your thoughts about the question, please. Let's go with you.
Hello, everyone. How you doing?
Again.
I knew that you would give me the mic and say something.
Yeah, we're extremely happy to get you on today. Uh huh.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you, man. I'm so proud of you. Well, I just passed by to say hello and to say um, good evening to everyone. I'm just, just around the corner listening to your voices, especially, Steffi. Steffi is a very, she's very courageous and a very good person so far. And a lot of us have been through a lot of bad situation, but we know that. So Steffi is she's a very good example, and I can tell. I know from you so far, Steffi. Don't worry. We are in the same boat. I'm not pregnant, so I'm just saying that just to make you feel, I'm in your shoes. You feel me? Because I'm a man.
Great.
And she knows. All right. I just wanted to say hi and hello to everyone on this platform. Mr. Michael is doing such a great job and a wonderful person. Not only a teacher, as she mentioned earlier, but the great person that a courageous one, someone who is careful for what is he doing. And Mr. Michael is a great, 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 great brother. A very good one. So a big shout out to you, my brother, my friend. And I hope that everyone on this platform will do, their best to keep practicing as Steffi mentioned that earlier. So me as you know, I'm like a single person. I'm just here to listen to y'all folks to I'm not going to to answer questions. I'm just, just say something to my friends and then all of you on this platform in order to keep moving and also to encourage you to do good, you know. And English is a very good, language. So we love it. We can speak it. We will keep doing it and we will practice it with Mr. Michael, and Mr. Michael will push you. You know what I'm saying? And when you're done doing that, don't stay. Oh, I'm done. But you got to pull someone else up. You got to pull someone else up. It's like success. We're not going to succeed alone. We need somebody to stay on our shoulders to help us. And Mr. Michael, teacher Michael, Mr. Michael is that person. So I am thankful for what you're doing, even though you're not doing it for me personally, you're doing it for your folks, for your fellows, and you're doing such a wonderful job, man. Keep moving, keep trying, so you'll see the result. All right.
Mhm.
Thanks for showing up. I'm just gonna be mute to listen to
Mhm.
all of you practicing. Thank you.
Great. So thank you, my dear brother from another mother. Thank you, Amelia. Yeah. So now we're gonna keep moving with your the other folks. It's going to be Mr. Emmanuel, Stanley, and after Mr. Stand Up. And later on, we're gonna keep on with the other folks, especially you ladies. Let's go, please, Mr. Emmanuel. Open the mic and let's go really quick with you.
Thank you, Teacher Michael. Good evening, my dear people. It's a really nice pleasure having you tonight, as always, to practice English. English is not our mother tongue. Sometimes we are facing up with some bad situation. One of them I want to talk about is lack of motivation. When you're learning a foreign language, you don't have the same motivation every single day. And sometimes we want it, but we don't get it. For that reason, we have to stay focused on our goal in order to keep moving forward. And sometimes depend on the situation that we are facing up. For example, for an AD, sometimes I get some limited resources. I mean, I'm talking about bad connection, internet. Sometimes I want to, it's a package, learn a foreign language. I have to read, I have to listen to podcast, watch movie. When I don't get good internet, it's almost impossible for me to do those things. But those things can be a barrier for me to keep moving forward on the learning process. And sometimes I try to utilize them. I with more, but when you set a goal like listen podcast, watching movie, or uh, do other things in the process, it's a kind of difficult. But what I do to help me stay motivated and persistent is to get my goal clear in myself, and I get people around me as well. I know they keep moving forward. I say to myself, I should keep moving forward, especially when we are reading books together. But that really helped me. If I am on chapter 2, I say, yeah, maybe the other student they are on chapter 5. I have to work hard in order to be on the same level with them. The second thing, to learn a foreign language is not easy, but while here in common language courses, we have great opportunities to keep moving forward, even sometimes if you're facing some bad situation, especially for people who are living in Haiti. Sometimes, most of the time, we're facing up with bad connection internet. Sometimes we get some issue and security. They, we got our family who are facing up some bad situation. They are difficult, but the most important thing, we have to keep working hard in order to achieve our goal, which is learning of one language. Thank you, teacher.
Great. So awesome, our dear brother, Mr. Emmanuel. Always see that from Tigua, Haiti. We really know what you're talking about. Thank you, Amelian. So now it's going to be Mr. Stanley. After Stanley, it's going to be you, Mr. Tero Brother. Let's go really quick, Mr. Stanley.
Okay, my dear teacher Michael, thank you one more time for the opportunity. I really appreciate it. Can you please show me the screen?
Great. I'm gonna do that. So the question number 5 says, what are your biggest challenges in your learning process and how do you stay motivated and persistent?
Okay, thank you. For the first question, for the first part of the question, what are my biggest challenges in the learning process? I could say, when I was a beginner, I was afraid, to make mistake because, it was my first time that I tried, to learn something. It was not something that I used to learn, in the past. It is because I got a friend of mine, the way that I speak, I really love it. And then I fell in love, to that beautiful language. And right now I could tell you, yeah, I'm not afraid anymore, to make mistake because I see mistake as part of life, as part of the process that we need to make mistake, to move forward. And right now, if I see that, I keep talking, keep doing my thing, and then I don't feel, I feel frustrated because I need to fail, to know that I'm in the right path. Because if I still, being, successful in the learning process, I think that there is something wrong because I keep repeating, the same thing. I keep, doing the same thing on the same ground. But once I make a mistake, I just sit me back, take myself back and then try, to review everything, make sure that, I really have, a good path, to move. And the other thing as well that, yeah, the second part of the question, what really helped me, to stay, motivated and persistent is the fact that, I always, keep thinking about my dream. I can tell you it's the only thing that keep me alive right now because I don't really have time, to practice each and every day. I don't really have time, to write in English because it is something that I used to do, every day. Why? Try to really perfect my writing, and as well, to listen to stuff, in English a lot, to practice with the people a lot. And then for now, it's something that I really struggle with. But the thing that keep, helping me, doing the thing that I should doing is the fact that once I don't doing it, and then I just have this little voice that remind me of how important is my dream, how important is the learning process, how important is English, for my life. Because I got so many goals that relate to English that I do want, to accomplish my life. And then when I just laying down my bed, this little voice said, you can't lay down without practicing. And then I just grab my phone and then go on WhatsApp. Thanks to teacher Michael that give me, that beautiful, group. And then I just say something and find some people, just so, to practice. And then at the end of the day, after doing that, I feel happy because I know that I just do something that really help me, to move forward. And then they might be, surprised with teacher Michael just to hear that, in my 12 week goals, I write something that is, pretty, surprising, even for myself. I write that, like, to read a minimum of one page to one chapter every day. In when I got time, in the past, I used to read, 3 chapters. I used to read a book in one day. And right now I'm struggling, with time because I don't have enough time, to make things happen in my life. But I know that. And then books and then I say, okay, I will sleep, but I can't sleep because I haven't read yet. I just take my laptop, I just read one page, only one page, and then I go to sleep because it is what it is. I know that I don't really have a lot of time. But the fact that I take my laptop just to read one page, I feel like happy about myself because I did it, even though that I was so burn out, and then I feel part of myself. It is the same thing, for you guys. You will not have enough time to do all the things that you want to do. But try, to practice the law of efficiency that I got opportunity, to find in a great book. That book, it is the in that form. He said that you will not have enough time to do all the things that you want, but you will have enough time to do the most important thing. Always concentrate yourself on the most important thing. There are sometimes things that you will need to skip, just to move on to the most important. Always be, it always be in a always have a self urgency. It is something that I have right now. I know that I got a lot of things that I need to do in a day, but I always make sure that I go switch, to the main point. What is the thing for you right now? If you think that you can't practice listening, you can practice reading, you can do all of those stuff, just concentrate yourself, on doing the most important for you. If you are a beginner, concentrate yourself on speaking. Speaking, if you can find a partner, just do it, for yourself. But you need to do something that can really help you, to move yourself closer, to your goal. Because it is what it is. Keep, as the man before me said, keep trying, keep learning, keep failing, because without failure, you will not be able, to grab your dream. Because,
Mhm.
the opportunity is up for grabs, but you are the only one that can create the opportunity. Sometimes people say, oh, I don't have opportunity, to do this, to that. But they don't think about this part of life. It is you that create your opportunity. When you go to institution and then you learn a language, you create opportunity in the future to, to bump into somebody that will give you an opportunity, to practice that language. Keep doing it, and then sooner or later, you will get the thing that you want. Thank you, teacher.
Great. So thank you, Million. My dear brother. You're among the greatest one here as well, my dear brother, Mr. Stanley. Notre internet là, t'es comme c'est pas un petit headache. Donc c'est avec internet comme ça, Mr. Stanley li, qu'on apprend cours. Des fois, dans une classe qui dure 1 heure 45 minutes, Mr. Stanley qu'on perd plus que 1 heure de temps. Donc, processus là pas facile. Vous êtes Stanley va dire tout bagay, but il pas facile. Mais est-ce qu'il fait? Yes, of course. Mr. Stanley really fait. Est-ce qu'il nous fait tout? Yes, you can, guys. Okay, so now let's go. We're gonna go with you, our dear brother, Mr. Stand up, open the mic, and share your thoughts about that question, please. If you're not here
Hey,
100%, okay, yeah, you're here now. Let's go with you.
yeah, I'm here. Thank you a lot. And hey, guys, it's all about love and motivation. And I think Stanley did say everything that I want to say. And I think that we share the same, we had the same experience. 2 years ago when I started learning English, I was struggling a lot about, fighting with that fear of making mistake. That was my biggest oh, I can say that. That was like biggest fear because when I'm talking to other people, when I'm seeing other people speaking English and I'm listening to myself speaking, I was always like, "Yo, are you speaking or what are you doing? What are you doing?" So I'm sorry, dear. So I started to you know, try to build this confidence and try to learn how to, to accept the steps. I know sometimes you just have to accept yourself to move forward step by step. It's not a process, it's not a writing process that everything, you go to step one, step two. We have the same goal, but I'm sure that we don't go the same, we don't take the same path. you know it's about what you're living, it's about your days, it's about your experience. So I would say that my to answer the first question, my biggest fear was and is still the same. It's the fear of mistaking when I'm speaking, but I did accept it, and I'm trying to do my best, trying to improve myself, trying to be better than yesterday. So I take time to read, I take time to listening to, music a lot. And I think that helps me a lot, and I'm trying to improve myself. So to the second part of the question, I would say that what keeps me motivated or to stay motivated, it's an experience that I had with English. So I left Haiti and I come to Dominican Republic and I came here. I didn't really have, skills for how I can say that, for a good job here. Honestly, I was new. I didn't know anything about the country. I didn't even speak English. So I started to fill form for some call center here. I didn't have the level. I'm I'm still thinking that I don't really have the label now, but what's happening is I got rejected more than 3 times. You know, I got rejected, and I started to doubt of myself. I said, "Yo, you don't speak English. You have to find somewhere. You have to find a way to start, learning." And one day, I decided to fill to a company here, and then I went there, and I just say to myself, I'm gonna try. But you know, deep inside of me, I had that feeling that I would get it this time. You know, not because I know that I'm waiting for it, but I say I don't have anything to lose, but I have all to win. So I'm gonna try. And I went there, and I failed, and then I passed some test. So the first test I failed, and then there was a lady, a Dominican lady, and then she told me, "Do you wanna try again?" So I was like, "Yo," I said, "Okay, no problem." And thanks to God did, and I succeeded. And I say, you know, the biggest thing in English is not even like speaking well or like being showing that you speak English. It's not even being a good speaker. The biggest thing that you have to keep in mind is that you are a learner. You are learning. It's a learning process. You have to accept the steps. If you accept the steps, that means you have to accept making mistake. You have to accept to learn and to improve. The word learning English, it's about improving day by day, trying to be better than yesterday. And you have to, put yourself in the word completely, and so from that day, I'm still learning. I would say that I'm still learning, but I started to believe in myself. I started to cultivate the motivation and the self-confidence, and here I am today. So right now, I will say that I didn't even learned to speak English by reading books, or I started to learn English by talking to people, listening to music, watching videos and talk to you like guys like you, and I'm trying to improve day by day. And the fact that I'm speaking to other people, American people every day, you know, that's helped me improve myself. So that's all I have to say about it. And then again, I would say thank you a lot, teacher. And I think it's my first day, it's my first day talking to you or participate with you. But I promise
Mhm.
from that day, from today, I'll be always with you guys. I appreciate
Great.
it.
Great. So, thank you, man. Our dear brother. I really appreciate that because, your experience can really motivate the other folks who are here as well to really know that you can really do it. If you did it, Miss Neftali did it, the other folks like Mr. Stanley Staffy, they did it, the other folks can do it as well. Thank you, Amelia. So now this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go with Miss Maisha. Miss Maisha, after Maisha, it's going to be, where is the other lady? Okay, Miss Maisha, Nancy. After Nancy, where is Miss Sophie? Okay, we don't see you, Sophie. Well, let's go really quick with you, Miss Maisha. After Maisha, it's going to be Nancy. After Nancy, it's going to be AFG. AFG after you, it's going to be Mr. Davidson. Let's go with you, please, Miss Maisha.
Good afternoon, everyone. My
Hello.
name is Manisha. I'm listening from Nasoba. I'm only student, and I'm really happy to be with you tonight.
Interesting.
To, to become someone who learn a language very quickly, you must have a clear purpose from what you are doing with what you are learning, which gives you the strength not to get discouraged when things not discouraged when things get difficult. Learn a language takes time. You need to be patient with yourself and persevere even when you feel stuck.
Hmm.
That's all, Teacher Michael.
Great. Congratulations, our beautiful lady, Miss Maisha. Uh-huh. After 6 months, 1 year, we're gonna get your testimony as well. Thank you, Miss Maisha. So now it's going to be, Miss Sophie, you're here. Be patient, Miss Nancy. Miss Sophie will be really quick, and after it's going to be Nancy. Let's go with you, please, Miss Sophie. Miss Sophie, you get the microphone. Open it and try to say things, please. I said Sophie. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Good evening, everybody. My name is Sophoni. I'm listening from Dominican Republic. I'm a new student. I'm so glad to be here today. Um, my biggest challenge are pronunciation, vocabulary, and fluency. Sometimes I feel shy or afraid of making mistakes. I stay motivated by setting small goals, practicing every day, and reminding myself why I want to learn English. Watching movie and talking with others also helps my stay persistent. Thank you.
Thank you, and congratulations, Miss Sophie. You did a good job. Really good job. Congratulations. As I said, Miss Sophie and Miss Maisha, you're vraiment c'est beginner, baby Lala, but they've been doing a really great job. Thank you, Amelia. So now it's going to be you, Miss Nancy. Let's go really quick, Miss Nancy, please.
Okay, thank you, Teacher Michael. Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure for me to be here with you guys. So, I'd like to say something about the biggest challenges that I have is I have fear of making mistakes. Sometimes I am afraid to talk to make mistake. So um I can say lack of time too. So I don't have too much time because I am working, and when you have family, so it's really hard to do a lot of things. I have two understanding native speakers. The reason it's because they speak a lot. They speak really very fast. Sometimes you can't catch um all of the things that they are saying. So it is one of the challenge that I have. Sometimes I need um to know more words. I'm talking about vocabularies. And if you don't have new words, so I can say right now I am so shy. I am really, my English is very poor. It's because I am I can say I have a lack of vocabularies. And I can say to motivate me and persistent about my challenges or about what I am learning is I can stay motivated by remembering the reason why I am here. So if I don't have a motivation, if I don't know what is the reason why I am learning for in life, whatever you want, or if you have a goals, so you have to work on it. If you don't know what is the reason why are you learning for, you gonna you I what is the word? you you can't achieve your what is you can't be achieve it. So it is very very important to be motivated yourself. And I can say I have to make practice even if I don't have too much time. So I have to make practice a little every day to forward my English, to forward my myself. And I can say too, I have to accept my mistakes. Well, okay. Because I know I have to be patient. Um, I have to be patient because I am in a process. Step by step, I'm gonna be better. I would like to talk like Neftali, like Steffi, like Teacher Michael, like um um like you guys. So I have to be patient. The way that I am learning, it can be different, like as Neftali. It can be different like Anna, like Steffi. So I have to be um I have to be mine. Oh, I have to use my mind and um go go somewhere with my knowledge to be better. And I can use English in real life. I have to watch videos and listen to music and speak with friends around me. So it is the biggest challenges that I have. My biggest challenges is fear of making mistake, when I'm talking on a group or with somebody else. So thank you, Teacher Michael, for the mic, and
Mhm.
thank you, guys.
Great. So thank you, our beautiful lady, Miss Nancy. I know it's not easy, but if the other ladies they did it, you're gonna do it as well. Just and keep working hard. You're in the good path. Thank you. Okay, guys. So we have to keep move on. Let me see. We have 6 minutes left in that question. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go quick with you, Mr. FG. You're gonna get less than 2 minutes, and after that, Mr. Davidson, we're gonna get less than 2 minutes as well. And Miss Jenica 1 minute, Mr. Jameson less than 1 minute to cover everything in 6 minutes. Let's go quick, Mr. AFG. You get the microphone, open it. Let's go quick with you.
So the known problem is half resolved. Everybody is greeted here. Again, my name is Galilei Altinor, aka AFG, as Teacher Michael just said that. Today, I'm so pleased again to be here, even though I come too late. And then I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear me well because of the bad connection internet. So it is very
Okay.
bad here because of the weather today. So
Okay, really well.
I think Natcom is gonna be good at this time. All right. So uh we are talking now about the biggest challenges in my learning process. In my learning process, I think it is the English learning process. That was very challenging because I didn't really know how to learn a new language. Okay. But the first thing that kept me motivated, that was the first day that I went to the institute and the teachers were talking together to each other and then they were speaking in English. And I was looking everywhere when they say, yeah, hello, but I didn't even understand anything. And I said, oh, if they are Haitian and like they can speak English like this, I will do it one day. And then in the level one, level two, I didn't really stay motivated. Level three, I said, no, I'm paying money. I gotta take things seriously. And then I started practicing. I started looking, like watching some videos, and I got a model. Okay. And then I went to a level four. I went to Jeunesse en Mission, like and Saint Mark Town, and then I practiced with some native people, okay, to hear the American accent. And that was even more challenging because I was afraid to make mistake. And I said, no, it's not like this. And I remember the first time I they called me for the call center, and I said, Jesus, I'm gonna start a new part of my life, a new chapter. And I said, no. So you don't have to be afraid. The second me, I said, no, you don't have to be afraid, bro. You gotta keep up. And I did it. So I was very afraid of making mistake. The first day that was very challenging. That was I can say that was the worst day I spent in my life. And then there he is. Now I can speak, I can listen when people are talking. So that was very good. The biggest challenge was uh being afraid of making mistake. Don't be afraid. If you want to speak English, say things. If you don't say anything, everything is gonna be kept in your mind, not from your mouth. If you say it here, someone can hear and then help you. This person can correct you, and then you are going to do better like next time. So that was fearing of making mistake, teacher. So you said that I don't have to take so long time because so I have things to say, but the time is so short. Thank you so much.
Great. To thank you for that now, because I know after we're gonna get the question number 6, which is going to be the last question. In that question, we will get opportunity like to give advice, some tips. You will get more time, like some more time, more minutes to spread your words. Thank you. Now, let's go with you, please, Mr. Davidson. You get less than 2 minutes to say things, and after that, with the other two folks. Let's go really quick, Mr. Davidson. Oh, I say Davidson, the microphone. Please, brother, if you're here, or open it. Let's go.
Thank you once again, Sir Michael. And I really congratulate, especially Miss Dave, Miss Liftali, for this beautiful, like, I can even say that history of the life because that really inspires us just to move forward. You know what I mean? So the biggest challenges I face in the learning process, I can say, not only me, many of us is distraction. Okay, is distraction. Sometimes we want to stay focused, even when I try to read, because I have a commitment with myself now, just to study around three or two book two books monthly. But sometime and then while reading, okay, someone just call us, and then we receive a call, and then we just pick it up. After that, after a long time talking, and then we don't feel we don't feel motivated just to keep like reading, and then it's just one of my biggest challenges. Or even a message just pop up on the phone, you just go and check and see what's happening. You don't feel motivated. And it's like I can say it's one of my biggest challenges I face. And then the second one is my comfort zone. You know, my comfort zone sometimes, you know, because I set up my time, for example, to wake up early in the morning, like at 7. Sometimes I don't feel like waking up because of the bed. Sometimes we feel the bed is soft. Sometimes we feel the sheet is the weather outside is so cold. Sometimes we don't feel like to waking up, but it's my comfort zone. So to stay motivated because I don't have time to talk more, and then I try, even it's not easy for me, but I don't let that keep uh, push me back. I keep moving forward no matter what. Okay, you know what I mean. So thank you, Tia Michael, because I don't have too much time to talk.
Thank you, thank you. I think it's really good because you mentioned it. It's a distraction. Yeah, we have to face up this difficulties every day. Thank you, my dear brother. Okay, so now let's go with you, please, Miss Junica. You're gonna get the mic. I know we're gonna get 1 minute or less, and after that, Mr. Jamson. Let's go, please, Miss Junica.
Good afternoon, teacher Mark. Good afternoon, everyone. My name
Hello.
is, I am listening from Alabama. About the question, my biggest challenge, how that I'm always afraid to speak because I don't want to make a mistake. If I if I knew the question, but I'm confused about it, the answer I say it, I won't say it because I don't want to make mistake. And about the motivation, I set small goal and remember what I'm learning to stay motivated. Thank you,
Mhm.
Mr. for the mic.
Congratulations, my beautiful lady. I really appreciate and I really thank you. Now it's going to be, yeah. Okay, me, Mr. Stand Up, we understand that. We understand. We understand. So take care of yourself and your family as well. We hope like things will be okay. And any other thing, let's keep in touch, brother. So now let's go. It's going to be Mr. Jameson. Please, you get the mic. Say it really quick, and after that, we're gonna go to the other question, please.
Thank you, teacher Michael, for giving me opportunity. So my biggest challenge is pronunciation. Eh, so I stayed motivated, practice it every day. Thank you, teacher Michael.
Great, interesting. So short, so clear. I think it's really good. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, guys. So now we are about to finish. We're gonna get the last question. I know, Miss, especially Miss Niftali. I know it's sacrifice to give us your time. I just imagine. Yeah, It's like an Holocaust. Do you understand? And the burning one. Uh-huh. So we are about to go, my people. Don't forget that the purpose of the club is to practice English, especially to share your experience with other people as well to really help them and motivate them. So now we're gonna go to the question number 6. The question number 6 says, "What study tips do you have for people who want to improve the English? And what is the best way to improve quickly?" You get experience with Neftali, Miss Tafy, Mr. FG, and you, Mr. Stanley, the other folks. You get your experience. Do you understand? If you get some really good tips, and when I say you, not you, and I'm talking about it to everybody, you have your own experience and you get like different ways of seeing things. Do you understand? That's why I think it will be good if you guys you get opportunity like to really take your time and share your thoughts with the other folks. We're gonna take 1 minute break. On a pris un minute break. En attendant, nous capable partager le link, surtout link YouTube là, avec tout le monde. Et nous avons ton message sur YouTube là tout. Et puis, nous continuons avec question tout de suite, please guys. Okay, guys, so we get opportunity like to keep on with the club today, to finish with that beautiful event that we've had during the weekend, Friday and today. So the last question says, "What study tips do you have for people who want to improve their English, and what is the best way to improve quickly?" What do you guys have to say? If you really want to say things, just raise your hand, guys, and I'm gonna give you the mic. As I said, it's going to be the last question, my people. It's going to be the last opportunity you're gonna have to really say things. If you really want to say things, what you have to do, raise your hand. Raise your hand and take your time. And I'm gonna give you the mic to say things. So let's go. We're gonna start with you, please, Miss Stacey. You get a microphone.
Thank you, Teacher Michael, for giving the mic for the last time. And about the question, what study tip I can give? From my experience, the first tip I can give to someone who want to improve the learning process and the English learning process is take your study seriously. If you don't know why you are doing it, it will be impossible to reach the target. You cannot hit a target you cannot see, but you have to identify your first target. You want to speak English, you have to know your why. why you want to do it. For travel, to be able to work, if you can identify your niche, it will be easier for you to study. And secondly, even though it's not about grammar when you want to speak English, but you have to fix some goals to achieve. It's about the reading process. If you're about the speaking one, the writing one, even though because there is four facets in the learning process. But the difficult one is to speak. This is why I can encourage you to, in your schedule, to put at least 10 minutes, 30 minutes to practice. Practice every day. If you cannot do it in the morning, try to do it during the day. If you cannot, don't let one day pass without practicing. If you don't practice, you will not make progress. And another thing, you have to have a great environment. What does that mean? Your circle, it's important. If you want to speak English, and every time you will still speak with people speaking Creole, it's not bad to speak in Creole, but you have to have a great environment. And why here in Common Language courses, we do have it. Some people take advantage, some don't. And it's so sad for who's not taking this opportunity seriously. Because I remember one of the biggest challenges was I was learning English first time. It's because every time I leave the institute, when I go to take the tap when they call in, hey, I have to speak Creole. And around me, there's nobody to practice. But with English, right, with the social media right now, you can, circle yourself with people who can help you moving forward in your learning process. And this is one of the things I first doing it when I was learning English. I try to relocate the person I know who speak English because I want to practice. Even the Common Language courses give me the opportunity, but I still look around for more because I want to achieve my goal. And another thing I can suggest you too, guys, to improve. Sometimes I do that. I record myself. I talk to myself, I answer myself, and I tape it. I record it, and I try to listen it after to say where I make mistake and to try to correct it. And we have one tools today, even though the teacher cannot be able to help us. Around here, we can tag another students. And we have Google also. You can Google it and try to listen again and again to how you can say it. And another tip I can give to other people who studying also, try to learn something new every day. And reading help you do that. When you're reading a book, maybe when you're listening something, you have some word what is a little bit foreign, you can just take a note after make research. They're gonna improve your vocabulary. And sometimes it's not a scene. If you can ask somebody, how do you see me? Ask question to see if you're getting better or not. People who love you not lying to you. They're gonna let you know how they see you. From 1 month to 2 months, if you make progress, if you don't, what you can do, and in which area. Don't be afraid to ask question. And the biggest one, try to beat your fear, because fear can stop you to moving forward in your learning process. And the second part of the question was, what is the best way to improve quickly? The best way to improve quickly for me is give yourself a deadline. I say, okay, I'm starting in January. By July or by June, I want to be able to get a level, because in English we are A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. Give yourself a deadline. If you did not achieve it at that time, it's not a sin. You can read the deadline and it be able to help you to achieve your goals. And another thing you can do is practice every day. Practice every day. Some good quality we see in the club gonna help you. Be self-disciplined. When you have self-discipline, you're gonna do it even though you don't feel like it. Be courageous. Don't be afraid to practice every day. Boost your self-confidence. That's gonna help you to be able to, show what you know. It's a great thing when you can show what you know. And this is why we really like about our community right here. It's not only about English. We learn
but we have knowledge also. And this kind of club give us the opportunity to do research, to feed our brain and to have things to say when you're around whatever people, even though it's medical stuff, environment stuff, social media stuff, we do have things to say. And guys, if you try to do this kind of thing and the other tips you're gonna receive, guys, I can see you're gonna love yourself from 3 to 6 months right here. Thank you so very much, Teacher Michael.
Congratulations, our beautiful lady, Johnston. So I'm so proud of you. I really congratulate, and I will and thank you a million. So we're gonna keep moving. It's going to be Stanley after Stanley, Neftali after Neftali, AFG. If somebody else want to say something, raise your hand. But it's going to be a kind of really deep, especially people who have experience. Mr. Stanley, let's go really quick with you, my brother, please.
Okay, my dear teacher Marco, you hear me?
Really well.
Can you please show me the screen so that I can say something?
This is the screen right here.
Yeah, thank you. What study step do you have for people who want to improve their English? What study step? Okay. I know that it's not really a study step, but I don't want to mention it because it is really important. And then if I got somebody, when I was a beginner that give me that, I would probably, have, more, accuracy and fluency right now. As I said earlier, guys, it is the same thing that I would say, right now. It's to take yourself accountable. You are the only one person that can really help yourself. Okay. Even though that you have a teacher that will give you, the thing, the path that will pave the path for you. But you are the only one that can really bring yourself, to the path and have the fluency and accuracy that you want. Because, sometimes we think that the fact that I got a teacher and then the teacher will give to me, the 100%. No, the teacher, supposed to give you 1%, the pave the path for you. But the 99%, it is you that should do it. Okay. I remember when I was a beginner, I tried to learn that language, for the first time. The thing that I did, at that period of time is try, to learn a lot of expression. I was a beginner, but I got a lot of expression in my mind. I could even being able, to use them, but I just have them. I do research, conduct research every day, try to learn. I forget them. I will learn them again, until, I fix them, in my mind. It is the same thing that you supposed to do, for yourself. Take yourself accountable. When the teacher, give you, some housework, to do, not only, go in your house and after that, try, to scratch and sniff. And then when you get back, to school, and then you try, to copy some people, homework, and think that at the end of the day you will be able, to move forward. No, things not like that. There are some personal sacrifices that should be done only by you. Even though that you got the teacher, it will bring something for you, try to teach you, try to, give you something, but it will never force you, to accept it. It's for that reason you can hear that proverb. Um, you can give or you can lead a horse to water, but you can force it, to drink. It is the same thing for you. If you got opportunity, to provide yourself, some English, you can provide yourself English, you pay for that. Don't throw your money out, don't throw your money away. Just do it, with all your body. Give yourself a 100%, to the process. I know sometimes you don't feel like it, to do it. It's not a problem because as a human, you need to waste your body. You need to waste, your mind. Maybe there is something more that happened to you. And then for the moment, the present moment, you can't do anything. Just waste your body, just waste your mind, and then get back up. Is what it is. If you don't do it, if you don't push yourself, forward, no one else will do it for you, and no one else, will try, to walk in your shoes. You are the only one. Maybe at that time, a person might say, "Oh, I feel sorry for you," but at the end of the day, it doesn't care about the thing that you struggle for. It is you that really care about yourself. If you really want the thing that you're doing right now, just suck it up Give yourself a 100%, to the process. Put yourself to it. Try to go to the extra mile. Just stay a little up, at night, just to study. Learn something, even though that first thing in the morning you will, probably, forget it. It's not a problem. Just force yourself, to do something. And the other thing as well, it is self-denial. It's almost the same thing. Prevent yourself from the some pleasure right now, because you are young, and then you got the opportunity, to make it only right now. Okay, you will not have the opportunity anymore. And me, if I haven't learned that beautiful language sometime in the past, I would not be able, to do it right now, because I don't have time anymore. You know, each time that, God give me opportunity, to celebrate, my birthday, it's like, it's not a burden. I know it's a grace. I know it's a wisdom. But at the end of the day, I don't have the same amount of time, available anymore. There are certain things that I've done, if it was not be done, it might pass. It would be not, be done right now, because, I don't have time. It is the same thing for you. As you grow up, you will not have the same amount of time. Each time that you see you have, do something that is meaningful for you, that can really help you. If you think that right now the most important thing for you is to practice speaking, just do it, do it, do it, do it until you fight soon, that. If you think that right now it is listening skills that is more important for you, keep doing it until you fight soon, that skill. If you think it is writing, do something, do anything that can really move you. If you think that, like, it's to write, one page, one phrase that can really help you in the learning process, just do it. Take advantage of the moment, the present moment, because your success, you can only build it, if you concentrate on the moment, on the present moment. If you think that I will postpone it, I will have later time just to make that happen, you will never have it. It's for that reason I encourage you to take yourself accountable. Once you do it, you know that you are the only one that can really do it, that can really make it happen, for yourself. That means you take a great step, that can really help you, moving forward. And after that, have passion, really feel passionate about the thing that you're doing, because only sacrifices are not enough. Because if you see in those sacrifices like a burden, at the end of the day you feel like, I'm frustrated about the process, I'm not enjoying the process, and then you will tend to quit. And then if you tend to quit, you will not have the same energy. You will not feel of beings, to keep wake up early in the morning, to practice with people, to step out of the comfort zone. It is the most important thing I could say, to step out of the comfort zone. It requires a lot of guts. And then if you don't really love the process, if you don't feel passionate about the thing you're doing, there are certain things that you would not be able, to do it, because you think that it is not worth enough. But if you think that I love the thing that I'm doing, and I know for sure that the thing that I'm doing right now, if I keep doing it, is the thing that waiting for me, at the end of the process. It's like, you project yourself into the future. You see the rewards, and then you bring the rewards back to the present moment by doing, something, by making some sacrifices. You just let fire under yourself. You leave fire under yourself. You don't let, you don't, let yourself off the hook. That means, you take accountable, you take yourself accountable, for the thing that you're doing, and know that if I don't do it, it is my fault. There is nobody else, to blame. I'm the only one person that should be blamed, and then I accept that I need to do anything that can really, help me, moving forward. I think it's all, and thank you, teacher.
Mm-hmm. So thank you, Million, my dear brother, Mr. Stanley. Because even though guys, I know some of you you're kind of tired, and some of you you don't really understand everything. Moi, vraiment désolé, c'est pas comprendre tout bagay. Mais pas oublier, Mr. Stanley lui un bon conseil par rapport avec expérience. Là. Ça qu'il faut pas comprendre. Ou ka poser question peut-être pas jeudi, hein, parce que No, do you feel it? So I really think and I really congratulate all of you guys for being here. Who are you? So what we're gonna do now? I'm gonna go with you, please, Miss Niftali. You get 4 minutes or less. 4 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a good, really good speech. Let's go really quick with you.
Yes, and that's exactly why I have a timing for 5 minutes. Maybe I can
Okay,
steal one more.
you can go with five if you want. I can give you five. I don't have any problem there. Let's go quick.
Okay, thank you so very much for that. Yeah. I remember when I was at school, I wasn't even 10 years old, and I was about to be transferred from my school to another one. And a cousin of mine said to me, Neftali, at that school, because I was being transferred from my countryside to the capital, but it was the same congregation, the same school. And one of my cousins said, Neftali, they won't keep you at school because you don't speak French. And I was like, oh, wow, guys, before the end of the year, I speak French really, 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 really well. And like 10 years after, I found out that my cousin did not speak French. It was a joke, and I took it for real. I was 10. Unfortunately, I didn't know if it was a joke because without that, I maybe will not even be able to speak French. But it was just an example. But how did I do that? I remember I was very young and I didn't have knowledge that I have for now. Because after that, I've read a lot of books. And before I have 15 years old, because I was 15, before I was 15 years old, guys, it's a fact. Of, for me, I've read more than 100 books. I like reading. I like reading, and if it is knowledge, I am passionate about whatever that can help me to grow. But guess what? I'm a lazy person. I don't like to put things in my head like, okay, I'm going to sit down to memorize a lot of things. I don't like to do that. I rather grab my pencil and full a notebook, but I'm not going to memorize anything. I'm lazy. But I strongly believe that if you write down something, at least you have 30% in your mind that's going to keep in your mind. So to learn a new language, to learn a new skill, you need a lot of effort. And one of them, and one of the most attractive things when I first started learning English, was when I have an emergency.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, you Miss Niftali, she has an emergency. I think she can come back. You can keep on, or you want to go? I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Let's go, Mr. AFG. We're gonna keep on with you. If it's possible, Miss Neftali, she will keep on with her thoughts after. Let's go really quick with you, brother. We get some 3 minutes. If you need four, I can give you four as well. It's up to you. Let's go quick. Oh, I'm sorry. The mic. Go for it. I'm sorry. Open it.
All right. Hello again to everybody. Thank you,
Mhm.
Mr. Marco. Even though you gave me only 3 minutes, I'm gonna try to do my best to go shorter than ever. So that is a very, very beautiful subject because the new learners really, really, really need it because that is going to help them to stay motivated in their learning journey. What study tips I have for people who want to improve their English? I'm going to start with the first one. So I got a lot of a lot of tips of advice that I can give them to improve their way of speaking. Okay, to try and get some methods to speak English to improve their capacity, to improve their level. First of all, I'm going to start with practicing every day. Practicing every day can make a big difference in your English learning journey because you're going to memorize at least 40% of what you've been practicing with even though with yourself or with somebody else. Okay, so when you're at home, in the front of a mirror. You can practice with yourself. And the other thing is try to learn phrase, like sentences, phrases. Don't focus only on learning new vocabularies. They are very important. But when you know the vocabularies, you won't be able to use them. But it is different to when you know how to use them in a sentence and you know what they really mean. You will be able, like easily, you will say, even you won't be very like aware of what you're saying. You're going to speak really fast, and then they are all going to come in your mind without even have a deep thinking about it. You know, it is very, very important and then more crucial than learning only new vocabularies, than expressions, phrases. And then the best way that you can do that is following some teachers, some people like Obama. I got Prince EA, so they are my models. So I really like the way that they speak. I really like the way that they speak, and then I've learned a lot of things from them. It's very important. And the other thing is believe in yourself, self-confidence. That is more crucial than all those things that I've just said. Even though I said they are very important, but that is more important. When you believe in yourself, you know that what you can do and what you can't, you are in measure now to change, just to overcome your fear. But if you don't, you won't be able to do anything. You won't be able to push forward because you don't know yourself. You don't know your limit. But when you know it, you can do everything you want. If you don't, you'll be like such a lazy person. You got the opportunity now. You can do it. You can use my advice. Me, I did it like this. I tried to practice. I said, if I don't, I will be like the laziest person in ever. And I did it. I tried to hear from native speakers to see how they speak. I hear from American people. I hear from I hear the British accent as well to see like the difference in languages, you know, and that helped me a lot. Until now, I am in the learning journey. Till now, okay, I'm working every day. I am learning every day, and I am trying to be better every day. It is very important. And I remember something like a phrase that says, "Fake it until you make it." Consider yourself as the next version of yourself. If you are now, you can't speak English, if you don't understand what I'm saying now, you don't understand anything, consider yourself as like tomorrow you'll be able to understand. It seems like today you are able to understand, but you can't. But you have the opportunity today to do it. If you don't, tomorrow you won't be able to do it. But if you do it today, you will be. So it is very important. Then the best way to improve it, it is self-confidence. Self-confidence. If you have it, you have all of the other things. Okay, all the other things are very like they are like basic things you can say. Okay, keep practicing every day, doing the right things. Don't be afraid of speaking. Standing in front of a mirror, talk to yourself, and follow some other people who speak English very well. Don't follow people who don't really speak English very well. Okay, you will be lazier than them. I say that to you because I know the truth. Okay, once you follow someone who has the capacity to let you know how the truth is and what it is exactly, you will be able to be better than this person because you are learning from him or her, and then you're going to add it to the capacity that you have, and then you're gonna be better than this person. Okay, don't forget, it is self-confidence. It is the best way, self-confidence. Because if you don't have it, you won't be going anywhere. Thank you so much, Teacher Michael. Don't forget, fake it until you make it.
Great. Great. So thank you a million, our dear brother, my dear brother, Mr. FG. It was a really nice pleasure having you around the table tonight to get opportunity to share not only your experience, but also some really good tips that can really help the other folks to understand, like to keep going in the learning process. So thank you very much. Ok guys, so mwen vreman dezole le fet ki gen kek nan nou ki pa gen posibilite pou te pale a swe a. Men mwen vreman di nou mersi an pil pou sakrifis ke nou te fe padan week-end nan. Nou te fe 3 Z tan vendredi a, nan 3 kistyon ke nou te gen. Jeudi an ke nou te gen lo 3 kistyon anko. Nou pa fin fe 3 Z tan, men nou fe preske 3 Z tan. Nou fe 2 Z tan et demi. Dak mwen vreman remersi pou sakrifis ke nou te fe pou nou te la. Moun ki pa gen posibilite pou te pale, nou kompran sa e nou respekte sa tou. So now we are about to go. Oh, Miss Niftali, she's trying like to connect. Is everything okay, Miss Niftali?
Yes, I'm sorry. Everything is okay. Everything is under control now.
Okay, okay, yeah. Let's go. We're gonna keep on with you. I'm sorry. You're gonna be the last person in that question. Let's go with you, please. I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you so very much because I have 2 minutes and 32 seconds left.
Okay.
But yeah,
Just
guys, I'm so sorry for that. And I will start over again, but I'm going to make a summary. I was saying that when I start learning English in common language courses, what attract me most was the way that we don't only learn grammar. And as I was saying, I read a lot of books. I like reading, but I'm a lazy person. I don't like, for example, okay, I'm going to memorize phrases in a language. No, Neftali will never do that. I don't know in the future things can change, but for now, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not that kind of person. But I have a lot of other way. I am a visual learner. To learn, I like to see what I'm learning and understand it better. But sitting on a chair with a notebook open in front of me, learning or memorizing word or phrases, that's not me. That's not me, unfortunately. And when I started learning English with common language courses, I saw one of my hobby. They were using it as a method of learning. That was so sweet. That was so good. And I started learning and I got opportunity to withstand my reading process, my hobby one more time, and not only using it like when I was a child, but using it to really, really become something. We're using it to learn, using it to grow and become a better version of myself. So, what I recommend each of you, if you want to learn as fast as possible, is not memorizing words. Because I remember when I first started learning Spanish, I learned Spanish in a period of 4 months only, because at that moment I didn't have anybody to translate for me, and I had the need. But not only the need, it is because I was reading in Spanish and I had people around me and I was practicing. I didn't have a lot of theory, but I had a lot of practice. And whenever I'm not able to express something, I just ask people around me, what's that? How can I say that? And they said that to me. So I learned like that. So the same thing happened as well. When you're learning a new language and you're not able, you feel that you don't have time enough, or you're not a good learner to memorize a lot of things, you can write down things that you really want to learn, even though you are not going to open that book anymore. But by writing them down, you're going to have something in your mind that gonna live for sure. And other things as well after the reading process that um that attract me in common language courses was also in my second month. I remember teacher Michael introduced to me the card. The card like paternity card, divorce card, and my favorite until now still be paternity card, because you're not going to learn grammar, but you're going to listen to real English. Person that is speaking English, not speaking like not focusing on grammar. They are explaining what they really feel. They are explaining their need. In my real life, that's what I'm going to need. And sometimes I have some paternity code that stay on my mind forever. One of my favorite was about a young lady who lived a completely false life. None of uh her child was her child, and neither for her husband. And that was a secret that she got opportunity to keep that secret for her entire life. And I remember her daughter was about to get married and she was asking for her father because she needed to present someone to her future husband. That was like, I didn't have enough English to express what I was feeling, but I did understand. I didn't have enough grammar, but I could understand the whole story. But the grammar, no, I didn't have anything like that. So that's why I remember if you want to learn English as fast as possible, you must listen to people that is speaking English. You want to learn something, you can ask a native speaker to help you with that. Okay, if I need to learn to know how to say, what's that? And I saw a pencil, I don't know how to say it in English. I can ask someone who already speak English, what's that? And that person is going to say it to you. You're going to remember that word for most time if you would have sit on the chair and try to remember that word. And also, when you read, you're not going to learn that language, but you're going to be accurate. You're going to be able to express yourself like a real native speaker because you're going to have much uh word, much way to say things. And I think that's better because we have no people, they spend their entire life speaking in English, but when you are listening to that person, you feel like something is missing. I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure that something is missing. That person is speaking, but it's not like a native speaker, and that person is still struggling after years. The thing is that person doesn't read. If you read, you are going to sound more natural. That is the word. You're going to sound more natural. So that's why I recommend the reading and also the listening, but not listening to grammar stuff, but listening to person that is speaking with English that you're going to need if you go to a market. For example, if you okay, you can think about, okay, right now I am in a cold market. Where can I find a cold market? So that's the real life. So thank you so very much, Michael. I know that I was longer than I promised, but I'm so sorry.
Mhm. Great. So thank you, my beautiful Niftali. You did a really good job, and I really thank you, and I really congratulate you as well for a sacrifice because I know Friday it was 3 hours. Today was the same. I really think, and I really congratulate all of you guys, especially Miss Stacey, Miss Nancy, Mr. AFG, and there's a brother right here, Mr. Galaxy, but Mr. Stanley, Miss Junie, Miss Sophie, and Mr. Guerrier, and who else? Miss Junica. And all of you, the other folks who had opportunity to be around, Miss Milford, all of you guys, I would think, and I would congratulate you, Miss Nadege as well. All of you, the other folks, it was a really nice pleasure. So no, we have to go. Prochain club qui n'a bien, le prochain club là, 27 février, qui est vendredi, et n'a bien club, dans dimanche qui est 1er mars. Donc, tout fait, tous les compatriotes, donc on est monde qui t'a aimé dans le club, aussi est gratis. On a le club le 27. Et club là, il y a un sujet qui t'a fait nous connaître, mais il y a bien sûr la communication qui va être très, 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 très profond. Et nous avons des possibilités pour nous faire recherche. Ma favorite pour nous un sujet à plus bonheur possible. So we have to go, guys. So keep taking care of yourself. Keep loving yourself. Be patient with yourself. Try to be grateful toward yourself and toward God as well. So have a good night. Sleep well, like big and small babies. And see you next time. Have a good night, everybody. See you. Bye bye. Have a good night, everyone. Sleep well and see you tomorrow. Good night.
Connaissance, c'est celle bagay yo pa jam ka apprendre nan men yon, même si yo ta depote ou. Apprendre anglais tande, ou a sonje mte pale ou? My name is Steffi from Comwad Language Courses. Nan Comwad Language Courses, nou itilize pi bon méthode ki se méthode conversation. Nou pa focus sur grammatical. Sa ki pi important pour nous c'est écoute, compréhension et puis parler. Ça attend pour commencer. Nouvelle session, c'est moi ça. Pour encourager famille ou amis pour apprendre à parler anglais. Pour plus d'informations, contactez nos numéros ça.
Life in America is beautiful, but it's more beautiful when you speak English well. I'm Yolanda from Commonwealth Language Courses. Commonwealth Language Courses, c'est une école online qui apprend nous parler anglais. Li fait live sur Zoom, ça qui veut dire qu'on apprend parler langue anglais à n'importe côté dans le monde là. So, soit besoin, c'est un appareil qui a Internet. Par exemple, un téléphone, une tablette, ou bien un laptop, qui sont aptes pour commencer. Nouveau session, c'est moi ça. Ou capable d'écrire un numéro ça, qu'on soit besoin toute information que vous avez besoin. N'attend nous toutes.
Connaissance, c'est celle bagay yo pa jam ka apprendre nan men yo, même si yo ta depote yo. Apprendre anglais tande, ou sonje mte pale yo? My name is Steffi from Commonwealth Language Courses. Dans Commonwealth Language Courses, nous utilisons pi bon méthode qui c'est méthode conversation. Nous pas focus sur règle grammaticale. Ça qui est plus important pour nous c'est écoute, compréhension et puis parler. Ça attend pour commencer. Nouvelle session, c'est moi ça. Pour encourager famille ou amis pour apprendre à parler anglais tout. Pour plus d'informations, contactez nos numéros ça.
Life in America is beautiful, but it's more beautiful when you speak English well. I'm Yolanda from Commonwealth Language Courses. Commonwealth Language Courses, c'est une école online qui apprend nous parler anglais. Li fait live sur Zoom, ça qui veut dire qu'on apprend parler langue anglais à n'importe côté dans le monde là. So, soit besoin, c'est un appareil qui a Internet. Par exemple, un téléphone, une tablette, ou bien un laptop, qui sont aptes pour commencer. Nouveau session, c'est moi ça. Ou capable d'écrire un numéro ça, qu'on soit besoin toute information que vous avez besoin. N'attend nous toutes.
Connaissance, c'est celle bagay yo pa jam ka apprendre nan men yo, même si yo ta deporté yo. Apprendre anglais tande, ou a sonje mte pale yo. My name is Steffi from Comwad Language Courses. Nan Comwad Language Courses, nou itilize pi bon méthode ki se méthode conversation. Nou pa focus sur wèk grammatical. Ça qui est plus important pour nous, c'est écoute, compréhension et puis parler. Ça attend pour commencer. Nouvelle session, c'est moi ça. Pour encourager famille ou amis pour apprendre à parler anglais tout. Pour plus d'informations, contactez nos numéros ça.
Life in America is beautiful, but it's more beautiful when you speak English well. I'm Yolanda from Comwad Language Courses. Comwad Language Courses, c'est une école online qui apprend nous parler anglais. Li fait live sur Zoom, ça qui veut dire qu'on apprend parler langue anglais à n'importe côté dans le monde là. So, soit besoin, c'est un appareil qui a internet. Par exemple, un téléphone, une tablette, ou bien un laptop, qui sont aptes pour commencer. Nouveau session, c'est moi ça. Ou capable d'écrire un numéro ça, qu'on soit besoin toute information que vous avez besoin. N'attend nous toutes.
Connaissance, c'est celle bagay yo pa jam ka apprendre nan men yo, même si yo ta deporté yo. Apprendre anglais tande, ou a sonje mte pale yo. My name is Steffi from Comwad Language Courses. Nan Comwad Language Courses, nou itilize pi bon méthode ki se méthode conversation. Nou pa focus sur wèk grammatical. Ça qui est plus important pour nous, c'est écoute, compréhension et puis parler. Ça attend pour commencer. Nouvelle session, c'est moi ça. Pour encourager famille ou amis pour apprendre à parler anglais tout. Pour plus d'informations, contactez nos numéros ça.
Life in America is beautiful, but it's more beautiful when you speak English well. I'm Yolanda from Comwad Language Courses. Comwad Language Courses, c'est une école online qui apprend nous parler anglais. Li fait live sur Zoom, ça qui veut dire qu'on apprend parler langue anglais à n'importe côté dans le monde là. So, soit besoin, c'est un appareil qui a internet. Par exemple, un téléphone, une tablette, ou bien un laptop, qui sont aptes pour commencer. Nouveau session, c'est moi ça. Ou capable d'écrire un numéro ça, qu'on soit besoin toute information que vous avez besoin. N'attend nous toutes.
Reconnaissance, c'est celle bagay yo pa jam ka apprendre nan men yo, même si yo ta deporté yo. Apprendre anglais tande, ou sonje mte pale yo. My name is Steffi from Comwad Language Courses. Dans Comwad Language Courses, nous utilisons pi bon méthode qui c'est méthode conversation. Nous pas focus sur le grammatical. Ça qui est plus important pour nous c'est écoute, compréhension et puis parler. Ça attend pour commencer. Nouvelle session, c'est moi ça. Pour encourager famille ou amis pour apprendre à parler anglais tout. Pour plus d'informations, contactez nos numéros ça.
Life in America is beautiful, but it's more beautiful when you speak English well. I'm Yolanda from Commonwealth Language Courses. Commonwealth Language Courses, c'est une école online qui apprend nous parler anglais. Il fait live sur Zoom, ça qui veut dire qu'on apprend à parler langue anglais à n'importe côté dans le monde là. So, soit besoin, c'est un appareil qui a Internet. Par exemple, un téléphone, une tablette ou bien un laptop qui sont aptes pour commencer. Nouveau session, c'est moi ça. Ou capable d'écrire un numéro ça, qu'on soit besoin de toute information que vous avez besoin. N'attendons nous toutes.